Let's talk about this Bears defense. Secondary struggled today. Obviously, no Kyler Gordon, but you also don't have Tyreek Stevenson, Jalen Johnson. I mean, how much of an impact did that have for Dennis Allen in his game plan today, Jim?
Well, I think everything was geared to stop the run. I don't think Baltimore, they elected to go with Tyler Huntley, and the guy's got a losing record as a starter. This was not going to be a pass game by any stretch of the imagination, and they were well under 200 yards passing. So everything was geared up to stop the run. And defensively, it's a lot of RPO stuff that Baltimore was running. So it becomes assignment football. And, really the late big run by Mitchell of Baltimore kind of summed it up.
Yeah.
The end man on the line of the defensive line of scrimmage for the Bears got caught in no man's land. You have a choice. You got to double play it. It's assignment football. If you go upfield, that'll deter the quarterback from handing the ball off to the running back. But it was undisciplinedness, and it led to some gap issues by the Chicago Bears defense all game. And then, of course, you got Tyler Huntley running with the ball as well. If you're going to do what we call spy technique, the guy's got to be on him. Like, that's his assignment. That was there was a blown assignment on a couple of plays, and that's what it was. It was assignment football, and they had some gap integrity issues in stopping the run because Baltimore, under no circumstances, did they want Snoop Huntley to get into a passing battle with Caleb. The Bears' early failures to score only boded well for the Baltimore Ravens game plan to stick with our run for the entire 60 minutes, and the Bears had too many blown assignments defensively.
Yeah, and to Jim's point, I think the biggest thing for me with all of this is your defensive line kind of went back to sleep. I get it. You had some guys banged up. DeMarcus Robinson ended up getting banged up, I think, first play of the game on that kickoff, right? You end up losing Javon Dexter for a little bit of time in there, and Shamar Turner goes out as well. But Montez Sweat, this is a game you needed to show up in. This is a game that I really wanted to see him come out and ball out and get to the quarterback. Did early on, that first drive, you kind of saw him where I don't know how Snoop Huntley held on to the football in that situation. But outside of that, you really didn't see a ton of pressure, and it just opened things up for him in passing lanes down the field. We didn't see a ton of I'm dotting you up, I'm throwing darts right past the DBs. We saw wide open receivers down the field on a pretty consistent basis that seemed like, how did you just get that open in that situation? He's a good enough quarterback to hit the easy layups, and I think that's the problem that this Bears team showed today. When you allow him to stand back there and have time, he can be a good quarterback.
I think this also goes a little bit back to coaching, too. We talked about this. Coaching on the Ravens side of things, where Tyler Huntley's been a Raven for a long time. And he's played also in different teams and different styles.
And they just keep bringing him back.
They just keep bringing him back. I mean, the guy was a Pro Bowler in 2022. And I know, Jim, you mentioned he's got a losing record as a starting quarterback. But I feel like when you have a guy like this where you know his limitations, how good he's going to be, what he can do, you scheme him in a position where he can be successful. And I think that dink and dunk passing offense that they had today just kind of moved the ball. I feel like it was an extension of the run game almost, where they took advantage of the soft spots where they had them, and they just opened up running lanes when they were there. And I mean, you can't keep Derrick Henry down for too long. I thought the Bears did a pretty good job kind of bottling up. No real explosive runs. Yeah, they got around the side for those two touchdowns, and I know that run to Mitchell at the end of the game was kind of a explanatory of how things broke down, especially in assignment defenses and that kind of stuff. But someone I wanted to see a little bit more from today was Dayo Odeyingbo too. I mean, you talk about giving a guy a lot of money to be a reason the run defense improves, and we just didn't see enough of him today. We've seen him at different parts of the season so far, and you've seen him made plays, but this is one where it's like, hey, at Montez, if you're the guy we're paying a lot of money, this is 1A, Dayo is 1B. We wanted to see those two guys help collapse, play assignment correct football, and help stop the run.